Welcome to the training presentation for the Title I Program Plan and Evaluation. I'm Gabby Langford, and I will be presenting with my colleague, Linda Moscatelli. We're from the Title I Monitoring and Support Office. The Title I Program Plan and Evaluation are items 6 and 20 in the Compensatory Education, or CE, monitoring instrument. Following this pre-recorded video, there will be an opportunity to ask questions and receive feedback. Keep in mind that you may always reach out to your region's assigned reviewer for specific questions regarding these items or other questions regarding the compensatory education instrument. Linda will now explain the requirements of the Title I program plan.
The first item we're reviewing during this session is CE6, School Site Activities. The schools operating Title I school-wide programs are required to develop a school plan for student achievement, or a SIPSA. The SIPSA shall be developed with the School Site Council, or SSC. The SIPSA must also be based on a comprehensive needs assessment and must include a description of the methods and instructional strategies that will be implemented to address the identified needs, including goals, evidence-based strategies, and budgeted expenditures using Title I funds. Note that there should be clear alignment between all of these components that demonstrates there's a direct relationship between the needs identified, the goals, strategies, and the budgeted expenditures included in the plan. The SIPSA shall be regularly monitored and revised as necessary, be available to the local educational agency or the LEA and the public, and be developed in coordination with other programs. A school operating a TAS program, Targeted Assistance School, shall determine which students will be eligible to be served, use resources to help eligible children meet standards, use effective methods and instructional strategies, and coordinate with the regular education program of the school. A school operating a TAS program shall also provide professional development to personnel who work with eligible children, increase the involvement of parents of eligible children, and coordinate and integrate federal, state, and local programs and regular education programs. Evidence needed for CE06 depends upon the type of program the schools under review are operating. For school-wide programs, the school's SIPSA is needed, as well as evidence such as meeting notes indicating the school site council participated in development of the SIPSA. For TAS programs, the school's program summary and expenditure report, including an indication of which students will be eligible to be served and what services will be provided, is needed. For single school districts and charters using their LCAP in place of the SIPSA, please upload the LCAP as well as meeting notes demonstrating educational partner participation in development of the LCAP. Some of the more common reasons that CE06 could become a finding include school-wide plans that are missing required components, school-wide plans that lack alignment between the needs identified, the goals, the strategies, and budgeted expenditures included in the plan, and TAS program summaries that are unclear or lack eligibility criteria. At this time, I'm going to pass it back to Gabby to discuss CE20.
Thank you, Linda. CE20 is the school site evaluation of the Title I program plan to determine effectiveness. A school operating a school-wide plan shall annually review and regularly monitor the implementation of and results of the program, using data and other indicators to determine whether the program has been effective. This evaluation of the plan is vital to ensure that the budgeted Title I expenditures and services effectively meet the needs of students identified in the comprehensive needs assessment conducted at each school. The school shall also update and revise the plan as necessary based on the results of this evaluation. Schools operating a targeted assistance program shall review on an ongoing basis the progress of eligible students and revise the targeted assistance program as necessary. The following evidence is necessary for the CE20 item for schools running a school-wide program. School Plan for Student Achievement, or SIPSA, evidence of school site council evaluation of the program, such as meeting minutes, SIPSA evaluation reports, and other evidence such as presentation of student data, specific program plan modifications based on the results of the evaluation process. For schools that have a targeted assistance program, the requested evidence includes specific program modifications based on the results of the ongoing evaluation process. Please note that the provided evidence, such as school site council meeting minutes, should clearly demonstrate that the evaluation of the program plan was conducted using student data to review the effectiveness of the specific goals and strategies within the plan. The most common findings we see for this item is that the provided evidence does not clearly show school site council involvement in evaluating the plan, or that the evaluation of the plan has not taken place at all. I will pass this back to Linda to conclude the presentation.
Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact our office by phone at 916-319-0854 or by email at timso@cde.ca.gov. You may also find contact information for individual reviewers at the Title I Monitoring and Support Office webpage at www.cde.ca/sp/sw/T1//timso.asp. At this time, we're going to stop the recording to take questions during the live session. Of course, you may contact your reviewer at any time if you have questions about any of the CE items. Thanks for your time, and we look forward to working with you on your upcoming reviews.